Well, we're here at Scene with Ron Olson from ProSpot with something brand new from them, and it's plastic repair. And we know how important plastic repair is today because we've been talking a lot about it on High Tech Toolbox. So Ron, I'm glad you've jumped into the plastic repair end, so show us what you have.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a growing demand out in the industry for plastic repair, and as we talked earlier about aluminum coming into more and more in the vehicles, but also more plastic,
right,
and need for repairing it. This unit here we developed to basically, this is a hot air gun that uses the handle to produce the hot air coming out, and where we actually melt the plastic with. And the control unit itself is all digital, and the important thing here is that we control the airflow and we control the nitrogen flow and also the temperature settings.
Okay.
So the way we do that here, we have two different controls.
Okay.
If we like to turn the heat gun on, we push and hold the button, and now the heater is on. If we push it again here, we can change the temperature.
I can see on the scale here, temperature's going up and down.
Yes.
Okay. So after you get the temperature you want, then you set it?
Exactly, then you just click it.
All
And
right.
then here we can also adjust the flow, which is a very important part. You know, the flow that comes out of the gun, and we can adjust that, as you can see on the screen, digitally now, to find the right flow.
So that's the air and nitrogen flow you're talking about?
Yeah, this is actually the hot air setting.
Okay.
Now, the nitrogen comes in only when I push the button. And that's a good feature because we don't want to waste the nitrogen and remember to have to turn it off. So this one, the nitrogen only comes on after I push the button.
So when you push this button, the nitrogen's going to flow, and when you let go of the button, the nitrogen stops. So you don't have to worry about running all your nitrogen out and not turning the tanks off.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if I click one more time here, now you can see that this is the nitrogen pressure. I can adjust that as well.
Okay.
And that happens if I push the button here. Now it switches automatically inside from hot air to nitrogen, which is on the bottle here. So then when I let go of the trigger, the nitrogen is shut off.
That's great.
And
I
then,
see. Good.
And then you can also click one more time, and you have a hot air settings here where there's an auto off feature where we can set the time. So we don't, let's say you leave it on, you forget it, you know, that's kind of shut off. Automatically shuts off for safety reasons.
That's great. That's great.
And then you're back to the, and these two pressures here, the air pressure and the gas pressure is actually the incoming pressure. We also measure that.
Okay.
So we can see that what that is coming in from the tank. And if any of these gases are low or not on, it will give you an error message.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I noticed something else on the front of this is this plug. What's this all about?
Yeah, you know, with plastic repair, sometimes we use the staple welder, which,
Right.
which is a structural way to seam the crack or something like that in the plastic. We can put these staples on,
Right.
different ones, and we have made our gun to where it's adjustable on the back, but we made it so it's a 12-volt output.
It just plugs in
and
there.
we put it into a regular 12-volt adapter like that.
That looks like something you could plug into a 12-volt adapter in a car as well.
Correct. Yeah, that's the nice thing. You can take this back to the car, just plug it into the cigarette adapter or 12-volt adapter, and use it from there on.
And I see your system also supplies different types of staples.
Yeah, we have actually 6 different staples.
Okay.
They are different shapes depending on the application.
Okay.
There are some that has a so you can go in a 90-degree angle.
And they're all about the same size,
Yeah,
same thickness.
they're the same thickness.
Okay.
And all you do is you put them into the gun,
Right.
and then you can adjust the back end of this. And it also, when I push the button, if I plug it in here, and you push the button, you also have a light, so you can see.
That's
in
correct. And
sometimes
sometimes you're in a dark situation.
Yeah, exactly. And as you can see, it gets pretty hot.
Right.
I have it pushed now.
Something else, yeah.
You know. And
I
then
imagine you offer different types of welding rods with this system as well.
we have an assortment of all
different
kinds
types
of
of
different
rods.
plastic for the different materials that are used mostly. Polypropylene and ABS, PVC, all these different plastics comes with the kit.
Okay, Ron, well, what else do you have with this machine that you want to show us?
Yeah, you know, when you use the staple, sometimes you just need to smoothen out the plastic afterwards and melt it down.
Right.
And sometimes it's not even needed to add any more plastic to it. So what we have is an iron here, simply that we can plug into the
right
unit. And if I click and hold the iron control button here, it turns on.
I imagine you can adjust the temperature
and
on
then
that
I
as
can
well.
click it here, and it can adjust the temperature for this heating element as well.
Okay.
And that's a very important part of the process, repairing the plastic. So all these things comes with it.
Okay, now you have the whole station on a portable kind of a setup. It includes what? What does that portable station include?
Well, it includes the unit itself, the stand.
Let's take a walk over and look at it.
Okay. So in the back here, we have the gas bottle stand. So we conveniently store the nitrogen bottle here.
Okay.
And it's hooked up to the back of the unit, as well as compressed air. So we have two inlets there. And then you have the 110 volt plug-in.
Okay, Ron, well, it looks like you got the plastic repair part covered now, so I don't know what else is left for you. If our audience wants to find out where to get more information on this plastic welder, where do they go?
Yeah, again, at prospot.com, you'll find all the information about our products and especially our new products there. So prospot.com would be the place to go.
Okay, thanks. If you're looking for more plastic welding options, check out prospot.com.